Hi, I'm Ken VanSickle, and I'm a professional installer. And I occasionally get called on to do other projects for my customers. And one of them today is working on building Ottoman frames for one of their customers. And I wasn't able to do that. I don't do it on a regular basis, so I had to view some videos from Kim's Upholstery on their membership site, and was able to pick up some tips and tricks on how to move forward on that project. So today I've already done a little bit of that work. We figured out what the dimensions were, the finished dimensions, and then of course you got to back it out by eliminating the foam and then the legs that they provided, which they wanted on there. And so I ended up with a 12-inch piece of plywood and 26 by 20 is the other dimensions, and I've already assembled that with 2-inch long wood screws. I put the cut pieces of 2x4 on a 45-degree angle here to add some lateral support in the corners, and I also have those are already attached in the top, and these other ones here for the legs will be attached in the bottom corners, so it should be very well supported. But today, we had to figure out how we were going to attach the legs to the 2x4s that were cut on an angle. And you can see that the threads don't go all the way to the top of the 1.5-inch board. So what we did is and then we had where our goal was to attach it to these little T-nuts, which are threaded, and they just get countersunk. So what I did is I drilled the hole all the way through, and then I countersunk the where the T-nut's going to go. And somebody may say, well, why didn't you just use a thinner piece of wood? And I thought that it's best to have the 2x4, which is 1.5-inch, as a full corner versus a 3/4-inch piece of wood. So that's why I did the countersink. So we're going to do one of those right now with all the T-nuts. So we're just going to drop it in there, and it kind of sits up. And there we have this just a deep well socket in order to get some height. And we're just going to tap it in. And then you see that it's fully seated in there. And then the next step is to add those corners to the bottom where the legs will be going to the floor. So as you can see over here, we already have one that's been fully assembled with the corners and the legs sticking out. Okay, and so you can see we have all the legs attached, and we got it on a flat surface. Let's see if we got lucky on the overall height that they asked us to make it to. And it was exactly 18 inches because there's going to have to be 2 inches of foam on the top for an overall height of 20 inches. And again, thanks to Bill and Kim's membership site to allow me the tips and tricks to perform this task for my customer. Hope you enjoyed that tip. My name is Ken VanSickle, and I am a professional installer. My company is Install What's New, and I'm located in Apex, North Carolina. I service customers from Greensboro, North Carolina to the East Coast, and from Charleston, South Carolina to the Outer Banks of North Carolina. I specialize in draperies, including motorization, blinds, shades, and shutters, and also hang art and mirrors. My customer base includes designers, workrooms, as well as private customers. The best way to find me is at my website, installwhatsnew.com, and I'm looking forward to sharing my installation knowledge with you.